Hello, everybody. SCP Slayer here, and welcome back to Sorority Rights. Now, we're gonna do Chapter 3 finally, and we're gonna finish this off. We're hopefully gonna find out what the Train Nemesis is, maybe a little about the Yandere program, though I think the only bit of information we're gonna find out about the Yandere program is what we found out in Chapter 2, which is that there's only one person left in it. So let's dive in with Miles and the other girl. Chapter 3. Me and Yana found an old bed to sleep on. It was much bigger and more comfortable than the one in the other room. Unfortunately, the soonest I lied down, I felt the walls caving in around and found myself entering a bad dream. I woke up in a nightmare. My heart was pounding, like it was going to burst out of my chest. I never felt my heart pounding so loud before. Whoa. What was that? That was new. Not new, but familiar and creepy. In my dream, I saw a dim light shining in a hall, as though a light were on in one of the rooms. I made my way down the hall, stopping at the second room on the left. What the heck? Inside, a teenage girl that was about my age stood crying by a dimly lit fireplace. Well, that's creepy. I mean, just this character model here looks creepy. Who are you? I asked, bewildered and frightened. I'm sad, wailed the girl as she turned around to face me. I didn't recognize who I was talking to. I just hear her voice. She was in the dark corner of the room, but I knew it was a girl. I noticed that it was the same fireplace I saw when I entered this dreaded mansion. In my dream, it felt so real, like I was there. Then I remember asking her, "Why? What's wrong?" I asked. I remember that I didn't exist anymore. I remembered that I didn't exist anymore? What? Why are you saying... What are you saying? What do you mean? You don't exist. I'm sorry, but I don't understand, I confusedly said. Well then. Absur, what creation have you made? Gosh. I could feel the air getting colder. Then, in a brief moment, the girl responds, I died a week ago. What? A night not too different from the night you entered this house. I was once just like you. Gullible, adventurous, and full of life. One day it was noon break at school cafeteria, and I was playing some games on my phone. A group of mean girls came over and talked to me. They asked me if I wanted to be part of their group. Venice said that all I had to do was pass one test, like a dare. I just needed to spend the whole night in the infamous mansion located a few blocks away from the school campus. Being a new girl, in school and a certified nerd, me, and a teenager. I really wanted to join because I needed friends. I needed to feel that somehow I belonged. I wanted more than anything to have companions and friends. And just like that, I said yes to Venice. Why would you say yes to that psycho? I don't know what got into me that moment. Maybe I was just so lonely. I was lonely and foolish. Well, that would explain. That would explain everything. It was the worst decision of my life. I shouldn't have fallen for their tricks. Oh my god, what have they done to you? Did they... I felt the tears softly falling down my face. I couldn't imagine what tragedy or bad luck this girl got into. I felt so sorry for her. I entered this house. It was my last mistake. I was about to get up on my knees to leave, but to my surprise, something scared the crap out of me. Really? Is that the worst thing that happened? Oh, what the? I couldn't explain what it was, but it was stalking me. Wait a minute, I seen that on the... That's the icon for that one game. Hey, Appster, if you're watching this, does that runner game you made have anything to do with this game? Because I swear that's the exact model you used for that game. Like, I don't remember what it's called. It's like Light 'em Up or something weird like that. Or maybe I'm thinking of a different game. But I know there was a game made by you that used that model. Appster. Does that game have anything to do with this one? I want to know. I couldn't explain what it was, but it was stalking me. Yeah, I read that now. In that moment, I stood still. I felt my body turn cold, and my mind froze. I couldn't move, my heart beating faster than the usual. Breaths became shallow and heavy, and my head starting to feel light. Suddenly, I felt a sharp pain in my chest. Then I saw glitch-like distortions. I fell to the floor, then everything went black. That's what's happening to my character. They keep saying the glitch things. I saw myself lying on the floor. I couldn't explain the feeling. Helpless and lifeless. 2 days later, Venice took some of my brain tissue, then burned my body and covered up what they did. Ugh. Just excavated her brain tissue. Okay. Threw my lifeless body in the fireplace in the living room, like a worthless piece of meat. Ugh. I want justice for what happened to me. Miles, I want you to help me, please. It's not a coincidence that you are here in this house. You can see me. You can speak to me. I have no idea how it's possible, but you can. Yana? You have to help me. I want justice. I am counting on you, friend. I have faith in you. I know you'll never fail me, no matter what it takes. We have to stop her before she does this again. She looked at me with a pleading eye for a while. She fades amidst the room, just like the wind. confused. Is it really just a dream? Is this real? I asked myself. My eyes began to wander the entire room. I remember Yana and gasped loudly as I found a burnt piece of her dress beside me. I sigh with a heavy heart. It really was Yana. So that is why it all felt weird last night. Now I know the truth. She wants justice. A gush of wind softly touches my face. Yana, I muttered to myself. Miles, where are you? You left your game running again. I've not got good news for you. I quit my job. Well then. Huh? Must have left for school early. That's good. I'm sure Miles won't mind me trying this game she likes so much. If I get good at it, she'll think her dad is so cool and hip, and we can bond more often by playing games. Oh, what? Apps are game, not for release. We're playing it again? Start playing? I messed that up. I so messed that up. Up. Ah. Just subject 32. Wah, wah, wah. Ah. This is me being a completionist. Ah. Gah. Dang it, I want to get higher than 11. I want to make the dad, like, super pro at games. Oh my god, the random gen on this. This feels harder. Did something happen in the mansion that ranked up the difficulty on this? Is the game not possessed? Is that supposed to be it? Oh, well, I'm just gonna continue. Hey, Venice. By the way, I want to thank you for the company you brought in last night. What is that? I met a friend of yours last night. Her name was Yana. Huh? I wonder if the crafted certified loser made it through that nobody doesn't stand a chance. How could you say such things? Yana, Miles, both newbies and losers. Listen to me, I want to tell you a story, Venice. I hate it too, but we have to spend a little more time for that obnoxious loser. No, Venice, you listen to me. I know what you did to Yana. I know everything. You won't get away with it. Miles, she can't see you. Something's up. She wouldn't be saying any of this if she knew you were there. Yana will never be found. She has no family, no friends. No one will be looking for her. I know the truth. I know what happened to her. For God's sake, Venice. Yana's dead because of your stupid sorority initiation. You don't even care about her. You and your friends moved on, like nothing happened. Venice, look at me when I'm talking to you. I don't feel guilty at all. It has to be done. We've been at this for decades. And the family is pleased with our progress. Well then. That's not mafia-like at all. Try telling that to Yana. My gosh, Venice. You're not even listening to me. As expected, Venice ran away to God knows where. Aunt Lilith, I've done it. The thing glitched again. Okay. Another person died because of our plans. This all better be worth it in the end. I don't think I can go back to school for a while. That feeling was too strange. Was that guilt? No, Venice, you have to be strong. You're doing this for the good of all, for the world, for Uncle. None of their plans are for good. No matter, I have to be strong. I have to get new people in tomorrow. I'm going back to the house, and then I will. Whoa! What? Yana, this is impossible. This can't be real. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it's all in your head. I'm giving her a very vengeful voice now. You know, I'm not the vengeful type. I thought I was your last victim. I thought it was a mistake. But when you sent Miles in, I knew you'd do it again and again. I have to stop you. Sorry. Oh, and Venice, thank you. Living without a body isn't so bad. In fact, I'm feeling fantastic. Oh my god, that's creepy. My instinct kicked in, and I had the urge to follow Venice. I need to see her. I need to talk to her. She can't leave just like that. I hurriedly run towards her house. The door was wide open. I decided to let myself in. I heard a voice from upstairs. Help! I was very afraid. The screaming became louder and more struggled. I didn't have the courage to take the stairs. The screaming was then replaced by a horrible gurgling voice. I knew I needed to go upstairs. I ran like hell, as fast as I could. The screaming stopped. It went silent just when I was about to enter the room. Her door was already open. What I saw was the most disturbing sight of my life. What the? Venice was sitting in her bed. It looked like she died of shock. Holy crap! Her eyes were clouded with a horrified stare. Her clothes hung loosely around her skinny figure. And her face was disfigured in a way words couldn't describe. Venice looked horrible. I turn around, and at the moment that I decide to leave, someone taps me on the shoulder. Bewildered, it was Yana. I could actually see her, peacefully smiling at me. I walked out and into the streets. I felt tired and dizzy. I had a gut feeling that I needed to go back to the mansion for the last time. My feet just started walking, like it has a life of its own. I had so many questions for Yana, and I couldn't wait another day to ask her about it. I arrived at the mansion late afternoon. I took a good look at it. It looked so much better during the day. I never thought the mansion looked peaceful in any way, but despite the old and rusty furniture displays, I felt at home. I walked deeper into the mansion until finally I could see the room where I met Yana. I remembered everything that happened last night. I searched around the room in disbelief. Yana was nowhere to be found. I decided to check the room where we slept. I noticed a familiar-looking body on the floor. To my horror, I couldn't believe what I saw. My cold, lifeless body was on the floor. I guessed it. She's dead. Yep. Yep. Sorry, Miles. You seem to have died a long time ago. Yeah. Yana appears, looking at me reassuringly. You never woke up from your sleep. You were already on your way to death when you entered this place. It's probably why you could see me. It's gonna be alright. I'm here for you. I like the music. These are all the developers. Oh boy, I hope this isn't copyrighted. Please don't be copyrighted. Okay, it's based on the universe of After Inc. Yana and Miles will return in DureEvil.exe. Okay, so, gonna turn that down a little. So that was Sorority Rights. Probably gonna have to pull my mic a little closer. Sorry if that causes a noise. That was fun. Like, this music fits the ending. Honestly, this fits the ending so well. Oh, I like it. Anyway, that's it for this part of the Apps or Inc. games, I guess. I'll make a folder for it. But yeah, guys, that's it for Sorority Rights, and holy crap, that was awesome. Like, poor Miles and Yana, but that was an awesome story. Holy crap. Ugh. Anyway, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like if you did. Subscribe, of course. Maybe leave a comment. Anything that I could improve. Or if you have a suggestion for what game I should play next. But yeah, guys. That's it for this video. Peace.